Hello and welcome back to Nortricity. It's been a while. So, I had a couple of things I wanted to do. I'm trying to go ahead, like I said, I'm not exploring any more of the map. I'm focusing on two locations, this location and then the mine over there, and the Betweenlands. Off camera, I'll go ahead and go through Twilight Forest and just get stuff to like maybe do the bosses and stuff like that. But other than that, I like Twilight Forest. It's a cool mod and everything, but everybody's seen it. It's nothing that's ended up being new. Betweenlands is new, but I keep going into Betweenlands and I'm not finding too much stuff. So I finished this little rinky-dink thing, and it ends up being where it's supposedly going to be the town hall. Food's going to be in here, and I'll mess around with the ancient warfare um, couriers, or not couriers, but guys eventually. But anyways, for this episode, I wanted to go ahead and I like Botania. I've mentioned it before. I really like it. But I become burned out on it sometimes, and I've always included in my playthroughs, but I don't explore it that much. So what we're going to end up doing is we're going to come down here, and I am going to. Oh yeah, that was another thing. Well, let's go ahead and do this real quick. We're going to kind of set the Botania area up, I think. I think that would be good. And kind of do a couple of the... Have this area, the Botania area, and have it lead into the rest of the base as well. I think that would be pretty decent. So what was it? I can't remember if it was this. It's been so long since I played, I can't remember. Let's see, is it like this? No, that's not it either. Let's see. You're making bricks, so... Oh, I used a chisel. I used a chisel, that's what I used. Oh my gosh, I haven't been on this game in forever. Let's see. And I mentioned it on my playthrough and everything. I just kind of got burnt out on it just a little bit. Let's see. Repair bag, basic bag. I don't think it's in any of these. I don't think I ended up carrying it with me. I did have one of my... I had these chests, renamed them and everything, and one whole chest got completely deleted. I'm not too sure what happened there. See, this was blood magic. And the chests are good. I love the chests. The crates, you can just... it's the same thing as... You can throw it down, you can access it. I still love this mod, the Void Spark Backpacks, just because it has so much... Oh, look at there. I have a ton of stuff in my inventory. See how long it's been? Quite a while. I think it's been like 3 or 4 months. So, basic backpack, that's nothing in there. Repair, tame, armor. And that's food, which, how are we doing on food? Woof, we're getting low on food. Alright, enough chit-chatting. Let's go ahead and go get some of our... While we're out, I wanted to try something too. We're going to go over here and get this, which, let me look at the tame bag. Because I wanted to... Let's see, fox, kitty, raccoon, wizard, and civilian female. Okay, this one's got nothing in it. What has this got? This has got villagers. Okay, so what I wanted to end up doing is... Some of my villagers, when I put them out, they end up dying. I know it's going to happen. It's just the way it ends up being. What was that? Oh, that's me doing this. Oh, I was trying to pick up the block. Weird. Okay. Well, I guess I don't have a chisel anywhere in here. Oh, yeah, wait. Okay, here you go. We'll take this. I know I got more chisels elsewhere, but... I've got this jam guy over here. And I had 2 villagers out because I was just seeing how it was working, if they were surviving and stuff like that. This guy survived pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and I made this house. I mean, it's already built. It's not really as decorated as I thought it was going to be, or how I wanted it to be. But it's kind of somewhat decorated. What I'm thinking about doing is I'm going to put some glass in here so it's protected more. And I think I'm going to put, there's 3 beds in here. So I think I'm going to put 3 villagers in here. I think pretty good. We'll see if he gets out too. Now the one over here, maybe I'll put, ooh, slight lag spike. And see, I'm noticing more and more that because I did explore out so far, that it ended up getting pretty laggy. She jumps over every now and then, which is what it is, so I'm not really too concerned about if she ends up getting out. But we're going to end up, let's see, this one has 4 villagers. I put that one in there. I won't put 2 more in there. It's 3 beds. They'll be protected in there if they stay in there. And I think what I'm going to end up doing is just, I'll make some more houses and I'll put these guys in there. The apiarist. And another apiarist. He's about to die, isn't he? Ooh. 41 health. He's still okay, and he's full health. So when I put the glass in here and everything, they'll be secure. And I don't think they can get through that barrier block. Now they might open and close the door every now and then, which is nothing wrong with that. He's trying to get out. That might get on my nerves, and I might have to put like a sound block or something over here. But I think that would be okay. Oh, I didn't. Oh, that's the armor. Let's see. Tame. Put this back up in here. What's in here? Ammo nets. And then this one's got a fox, kitty, raccoon, wizard, and then that civilian female. And then this is a mire snail and a mire snail. I captured those 2. And I just haven't put them anywhere yet. But we're still gonna explore some more of the mods until they end up finishing out. But I think what I'm gonna end up doing is just in between, so I don't get burned out. I'm like, oh, I got to do this mod right here, and I think I'm gonna do some building. And normally, I had one person that watches my videos that he was like, "You don't ever build. You log on, and all of a sudden, hey, I built this while off camera. Doesn't it look nice?" So what I think I'm going to end up doing is I'll add in, just keep on, like, every now and then we'll explore out to build some more. And I want to build a couple more houses, and I want to go ahead and build underground. And then I also want, like, the Betweenlands is almost finished. That whole little room down there with the Betweenlands. I haven't found any more geckos, but of course I haven't been on in a while. But when I spent, like, a good few hours in the Betweenlands looking for geckos, and I just could not find them to save my life. And it kind of got annoying after a while, because it's like you're looking for them, you need them to go ahead and do certain things, but then it was just like, couldn't find them. So, I am at the moment, I've mentioned this before, but I am working on the new Nortricity. I always, when I get up in this, around this level, around this number of episodes, I always start working on the Betweenland, or not Betweenlands, the next series of Nortricity. It just, I find it helps to get at least a little bit ahead. And as I've already mentioned, I'm probably not going to end up putting Tinker's Construct in it. I got a couple other options that I might end up putting in, but I haven't decided if... Wait, I'm curious about something. Can this... Nope, wrong one. I don't think the Between Lands has a variation of Chisel. Pretty sure it doesn't. That would have been cool if it did. I figured I was going to end up using maybe some of this Between Lands wood. We'll see how it ends up looking as far as connecting wise. It might look horrible, but we're going to get the basis of this down. And the idea is to actually put the block down, but also to go ahead and... What I had in mind is that these... We're going to shoot down into a center portion, kind of, which will end up connecting into the Elven, what is it called? Portal. And I guess we're going to, if these shoot down into right here, I haven't decided if I'm going to end up putting a wall or a ceiling on that. I might not. Jeez, that jump is so nice, but it gets annoying sometimes. And then we're going to go ahead and figure out which lighting I would like to have down here. I mean, there's tons of lighting mods in this, which is really cool. I like to have the variation. There was one mod that I ended up putting in a long time ago that it was really cool because it added in like different colored torches, and I found myself not using it as much, which was kind of disappointing because it was my son used it a lot whenever he was playing his, but I just didn't end up using it a lot. But this one's got so many color variations as far as the magic mods and everything that I think will be good to go as far as decorating different stuff. We got the underground lit up via what was it? It was Astral Sorcery, I think it was, which is pretty good. I like that. I'm definitely going to probably that was made sense. I'm more than likely going to end up putting Astral Sorcery in the next one because I know I haven't explored it that much, and I know I'm going to end up missing out on exploring some of it. And the same thing with Between Lands. I know when I go to the Between Lands and start doing the final bosses and everything, it's going to be relatively easy with Tinker's Construct weapons and stuff. And even if I don't use Tinker's Construct, I've got such a wide variety of different abilities that it's going to be pretty easy. I'm guessing. Now, I might be wrong on it. Now, we're going ahead and putting down... I could skip all this, but it's kind of like giving updates and stuff as well as what we're planning on doing in this mod pack. Whoops. There you go. Now, my only question is if I want to go ahead and go to Alpha 14 and Nortricity, the next Nortricity. I don't know if I want to do that. I still haven't decided. Now, we're going to need... I think it looks pretty good. I'll do something with the ceiling, though. I think I'm going to have to. But we want to get the pools down. I want a bigger pool down here. And then we're definitely going to go ahead and start making a lot more of the items from Botania. I guess you could say to get that over with. But I don't want to look at it like that. But okay. We're going to need... I want to make some more of the pools. Whoop. Now see, that's the only thing about the teleport or the elevator. doesn't always work. Alright, so we do have some mana. We got a decent amount up here. I want to keep that set up, but I'm going to change it around a little bit. But we're going to need at least 4 mana spreaders. And what else? Gonna need one of the splitters. How come I don't have... Okay, there's a mana pool. There's one that we needed. And then we'll just get... We'll get the light, half of the light blue right now to make seeds. I need some gold ingots, and I also need the Botania books. So let's look at this. Oop, that's the Betweenlands portal book. For some reason, I still have it. Study. And see, my study didn't end up being a study. Originally, it was going to end up being where I came in here, all the stuff is in here, and I get it as I need. I wonder about something. I don't know if this will work. If I take this out, can I put this in there? Yeah, I could. You can't access it, though. Yeah. Just like you can't access that. But will it work? Okay, that's the little... Okay, so Thaumcraft does work on it. Now... There you go. I want to see... I don't think Botania works on it. No. Okay, so that's fine. Thaumcraft works on it, though. That's cool. Okay, so we got a book, which we're going to need, and we need gold ingots, so let's go ahead and go over to... Warehouse. And then... Yeah. So we need gold ingots. I guess I can take that block of gold. I guess that works too. And see, another thing, having all my stuff spread out, I have some here, I have some over there. I didn't want to move it all over here. I didn't think it would hold. And that's the reason why I think I'm going to, the next one, there are limits to this for each one. And you can fill it up pretty fast. Okay, so we're going to go ahead, just for right now, I want to kind of get an idea. I've got it set in my head. Now, this might end up being like the worst idea ever. But, can I go like this right here? So we're going to go 1, 2, 3. And more than likely it is the worst idea ever. But, you know, it is what it is. Now, the idea was that this was going to come down. I'm going to probably put a... I was trying to figure out why I couldn't bust that. I'm probably going to put a ceiling on this. More likely. But the idea is to go ahead and... See, it's back here. And then, like, I'm going to put that crafting bench back here. And then the enchanting over there. Not enchanting. The alchemy. And then, like, against this... Maybe against this wall? No. Against one wall, I'm going to put the Elvish Portal. I think that would be pretty good. And then I'll probably fill in the ceiling because I don't want to have it too much like that. Alright, so do we need... I mean, it's going to come straight down. But the idea is to have a big portal, kind of. I don't know if I need a mana splitter down here. I might put a mana splitter down here just to go ahead and make it look fancy, I guess you say. And see, I'm going to need the glimmering... Okay, so we're going to make that. And I'm bouncing my leg. I've been bouncing my leg a lot lately. Let's see... What am I looking for? I had it in my head. Oh, spreader. Mana spreader. Why am I got... Okay. I'm all discombobulated. Let's see. That's the potions. And see, I definitely want to fight the Gaia, but I'm curious to see how the Gaia is going to end up being with all the advancements that I have. Alright, so move recipes. So we're going to open this. We need about 4. Okay, so let's go ahead. What? Wait, what? Oh, derp. Let's take out about 12 of those. That should be good. I'm not going to need that many, but I do want at least 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5. Okay. So that opens that up. And then I hit the wrong button. Derp. Okay. Let's see. And then I was just going to end up putting it like... Can I do that? There you go. Okay. And this is filling these up. Alright, now I want to make this, which we need mana ingots. So I'm thinking about this hits into here, and then I was going to put mana spreader, mana spreader, mana spreader, and then a mana spreader. And that would end up allowing me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that kind of fills it up, and I think that would be pretty good. So we need some mana still. Like I said, this might not be an ideal thing, and I might be completely off my rocker on going ahead and doing it this way, but I got an idea set in my head that I want to try, and I really want to see if it works, and it probably was. I've got a vision. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we just need, like, we're out of living rock, really? I guess we are. There it goes. Let's see. But yeah, I've got an idea in my head on how I want it to go ahead and look. And it might not look like it at all. Let's see. 1, 2, 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, 8. Okay. So, I mean, it might be a completely bad idea, but I want to be able to come down here and at least have the portal going all the time. That's the idea. And I know there's better ways to do it, but I've got my mind set on it looking like a certain thing. Now imagine what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to point those at these. So they're going to have to come down and go straight into those instead of how I have it. Really? I don't like him. Alright, so let's go ahead and that's more likely what it's going to end up having to be. Function wand. Function bind. Okay. So what I'm going to have to do is take that and like put it right here. And it's going to tilt it ever so slightly. Take that and put it right there. Whoa, wait, what? Put it right there. Right there. There you go. And then that right there. And then that to right there. So it's kind of spinning around a little bit, which is okay. I like how it ends up looking, and I knew I had it. I wanted to put those there first, and I might put a light block right there, and then just fill up the side with slabs, maybe? That might work. That way this is still shooting through. This is collecting a whole bunch. And then we're going to go ahead and make this, if I can remember how to do it. See, we don't have any Terra Steel yet. Yet, I say. Okay, we don't need any of this. Take that out. Man, we're going to need sparks, which at the moment I'm not going to make sparks. At least that's not the idea. I'm kind of getting it set up to where I kind of have an idea of what I want it to look like. But it's like, can we get it to look like that when I'm done? Okay, so, that might be an idea too, to get an integration with Thaumcraft. But we're going to end up making the runic altar, which we have enough stuff and we have a mana pearl upstairs. Actually, does that take... Can I do it like this? Oh, I don't have enough. Man, will you get away? I'm going to have to end up making some more stone, I think. I mean, I got a decent amount. And then we'll take one of the mana pearls out and then put this like this, and it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then that gets us the runic altar, which we didn't have. I had to look around for a second. Did we? And then what else do we need to end up making? I do want to make some of these, but we got to go get some more gold. Wait, no, I don't. Well, we'll wait on it, because I need to make the elven portal first. Okay, so that's going to end up allowing us to make those. The crud on a cracker. Drawing a blank on what they're called. Okay, so we're also going to need... I'm not seeing it. This. Alright, so lapis lazuli. See, we're going to have to end up making all these little runes. So that's the reason why I ended up making this, the runic altar, which we can go ahead and put it downstairs. And for some reason my phone is ringing at the most inopportune time. Alright, so what we'll end up doing, I guess we're going to put the runic altar downstairs. But we'll also make some sparks as we go. I think that would be a good idea. But if we put... See, this leaves enough room back here in this corner to put the terra steel. And then we can put the runic altar like right here. And then, if need be, we can go ahead and put this right there. So I can bind this to this. Yeah. So that allows us to go ahead and start crafting everything we need on that. And it doesn't use up all the mana. And we can go ahead and set up that upstairs to go ahead and keep on spitting out more wood for those little things. And it's not the most ideal way, and I know there's tons of other ways and everything, but it's just the way I wanted to have it set up, so I was kind of just going with it. And I think what we're going to end up doing, we're just going to, on the roof, or on the ceiling, on the ceiling, I think we're going to use like polished diorite half slabs. I think that would look cool going across, and we'll leave this gap right here, the gap on the other side, and then the gap in the middle. And then we'll put a light source block in the middle there. And then I think something right here, which we could have, that probably would have been interesting to put that right in the center of it. We might still do that. I might end up playing around with it. But definitely the little, this right here, the plate, peristero, whatever plate, it's going to end up being right back here in the back corner. So it'll be a 4x4 or a 3x3, and I think that would be cool. And then we'll end up getting sparks. We'll make sparks as we go. But hopefully, I'm going to go ahead and start knocking out a lot of these things. Excuse me. A lot of the ruins and everything, and probably find a. We might put like right above here, like a section where we can store them all, and that would still work. Or we might put it on the other side because I don't want the other side to be completely empty. But I'm definitely going to go ahead and figure out. I might put it right here and move the storage down here of all the stuff we need. But anyways, that's going to be it for this time. We kind of just got it set up and started and everything. I'm going to do some grinding off camera to go ahead and get a little bit more, and then we'll finish up Botania and then move on to the next thing probably. Or at least do a little bit more in Botania. We might go to something else again next time and then come back. But anyways, until next time, I'm Shaken Nort, and I shall catch you later.